Hi, I'm Mike from 1A Auto. We've been selling auto parts for over 30 years.
Hi guys, Sue here at 1A Auto, and today we're going to show you how to remove and replace your electronic fuel injector rail in your 2007 Mazda 6 2.3 liter. If you need this part or any other part for your car, click on the link below or head on over to 1aauto.com. Before we start, we're going to disconnect the negative cable. It's a good practice to do whenever you work on an engine. Prior to, we're going to be disconnecting sensors, the fuel line, so you want to make sure that's disconnected. To lift up the engine cover, it's just a plastic cover that has rubber prongs on it. We're just going to firmly lift it up. Set that aside. Here's the rubber bushings and the clips. You can see that this has been a vehicle that sat outside and some chipmunks enjoyed themselves, or mice. I'm going to clean this up. And then I have the injector harness that I'm going to release. So you do that by each of these injector connectors right here, that tab. So we're going to access it, I'm just going to disconnect everything I need to get it out of my way. So push that tab back and lift up. There's one. Do that to all 4 injectors. We're going to disconnect the main injector harness or intake harness right here. Push down on this tab, push it down, pull. Now I want to get this off of the intake. Let's see how this is. I'm going to pull down on this tab, see if it slides out. There we go. And we have, we'll just retape that on. The engine heat makes things break down after a while. Okay, we got one more right here. So now we have the fuel injection harness. Now we have the fuel line. I'm going to just back it off completely, pull it out, and slide that down. I'm going to reassemble it, so when it comes time to installing it, I don't have to worry about that. Okay, let's see, we're going this way. There we go. Disconnect the fuel rail from the 2 mounting bolts, 10mm socket. And lose it. Oh my God. I see it, thank goodness. Okay. To disconnect the fuel rail with the injectors, you want to keep them intact. So it's a firm pull. I like to hold onto the injector while I rock it back and forth. I really don't want it to come out of the rail side. Sometimes you can spray a little penetrating spray or like a brake clean spray just to get that O-ring loosened up. There we go. So there's the fuel injector. It's all 4 injectors with the rail. Make sure you get a catch pan when you pull the injector rail out because the gas is going to all be stuck in that chamber. You don't want to spill that on the ground. I'm just going to let it sit in there, continue draining. Okay, so we have our injector rail. I'm going to line it up. And these are the O-rings. And in this case, I inspected them all. They're in good shape. They're not dry rotted. There's no cracks. If there was, I would replace them. I'm going to install this injector rail. And what I like to do is I will use throttle cleaner, and I just spray it where the O-rings are. Give it a quick push down, and they fall into place. Now we can install the injector bolts. So it's 2 mounting bolts. And they go right into the aluminum ears. This is a 10mm socket. It's an 8mm bolt, but we care about the socket more. The torque on this is 15 to 19 foot-pounds. It's pretty important, definitely, to torque down the fuel rail, believe it or not, because you want to make sure those injectors are seated straight across. Another thing I like to make a practice of whenever you work on your injectors or move the injectors, just power the car up, just turn the key into the on position, then turn it off and then turn it back on. And that way the pump builds up pressure in the rail. And if there is a injector that's not seated properly, you'll see a small fuel leak. It's better than running it and discovering it. So there's a 10mm socket and it's 19 foot-pounds. Give it a double check. Perfect. Now I'm going to connect this fuel line. It's got a self-locker on it. You just push it on and it'll click. Give it a tug. Looking good. So now I'm going to go get my injector harness and reassemble that. Okay. So because the vehicle is an 07, the harness is pretty well fitted to the way it used to be. So I'm going to connect cylinder 1, 2, 3, and then 4. I'm going to put the plastic eyelets in where they were located. Now this is the electronic throttle body connector. That clicks down, and push that red tab down. That's a locker. And that went on that bolt for guidance. Here we have the main injector harness. And this is a guide. Guide's on this plastic ear. It snaps on.
Thanks for watching. Visit us at oneauto.com for quality auto parts, fast and free shipping, and the best customer service in the industry.